This week, Canadian journalist and food writer Mark Schatzker released The Dorito Effect, a book that explores the many facets of flavor, including how it affects what we want to eat and why. Schatzker explains that the overproduction of natural foods diminishes their flavor. At the same time, production of synthetic foods has become so sophisticated that our palates have gotten scrambled. As Schatzker says, food is information, and our brains and bodies are getting mixed signals. Consider, as he does, the Dorito. Doritos, in all of their synthetic cheesy glory, are a perfect example of how flavor, and not just salt, sugar, and fat, dictates appeal. To demonstrate, we asked 3 people here to snack on their favorite Dorito flavors.
Nice. Yeah, I like the vinegary taste.
So when you taste this chip, you're tasting flavors of dill as well as the tang of a pickle. In a more natural food context, that particular sourness is an indicator of the bacteria formed by fermentation, and that's bacteria that contributes to a healthy gut, while dill, in a more natural food context, promotes skin elasticity.
There was a lot of ketchup powder on that one. Tangy as hell. Yum.
So if ketchup in any way resembles the flavor of a real ripe tomato, what it's actually mimicking is the high sugar content inherent to ripeness, which communicates to us that a tomato is at its nutritional peak. It's also why tomatoes that are not ripe are whiter and more bland.
What's nice about this chip is, first you get the sweet, then you get the heat.
Spices are probably a holdover from the ancient past when they, along with salt, were used to preserve things like meat. But spices themselves also have incredible health properties. Chili peppers, for instance, have been shown to reduce appetite, so the abundance of spice, in other words, helps your body register when enough is enough, otherwise you'd overeat and get sick. Fortunately, in these Doritos, it's balanced with sweetness, which, as we talked about with tomatoes, is the property that indicates ripeness and an abundance of natural vitamins and minerals. There's tons of salt in Doritos and sugar, and the chips do have a fairly high fat content. But as the Dorito effect tells us, you could take a ball of lard, roll it in some sugar and salt, and no one would want to eat it. Add some nacho cheese, though, and we're in business.
First you get the sweet, then you get the heat. First you get the sweet, then you get the heat. Sweet, 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 heat.